What is up guys, Alex here from Tech Labs, and today I decided to make an upgrade to the components of my MacBook Pro 2012 13-inch. So in this case I'm gonna be doing a SSD upgrade as well as the 8 gigs of RAM upgrade and show you guys what things are needed for such things. So let's get into it. So for such a modification you will need two things, two screwdrivers, which is the 0 Phillips screw as well as the Torx T6. So these screwdrivers can be easily found in a local store. Next thing is obvious, this is an actual SSD, so you may pick up from the 60 or 30 gigs up to 1 terabyte. So there are plenty of them on the market, so you may pick one for yourself. And the last component is the actual RAM. So I decided to go with the Corsair 8 gigs of RAM. So let's hover to the actual process. So the first thing is pretty essential. You have to make sure that the MacBook Pro is turned off completely. So in this case you wouldn't make any damage to the components in the upgrade. So after doing so, you put your MacBook Pro on the front side to the table and the back side facing yourself. And in here we have to use our screwdrivers in order to unscrew all the necessary screws that are holding the back plate on the MacBook. One little hint for you guys, there is gonna be a bigger screws as well as the small ones, so don't be surprised if you get so. After unscrewing all these screws, you may take out the back plate from the MacBook. If you end up with something like this and everything seems good, then you're totally fine. And let's hover to the HDD replacement by the SSD. So near the HDD you will see this plastic holder with the screws which you will have to unscrew in order to take out this HDD. Then take this plastic holder and put it to the side so it won't distract you in the future process. The next step is taking out the SATA connector from the HDD, so do it gently, do not apply so much force, so it's easily removed without any glue or something. Don't forget to unscrew all the necessary screw/metal holders from the HDD and put them into new SSDs. Then gently attach the SATA connector into the new SSD and put it in the right place. Then put your plastic holder in place and fix it with the two screws on the sides. And then there is the RAM part. First, unclip the power connector from the motherboard so there wouldn't be any voltage in our process. Then you can detach our RAM slots from the holders. First, align your fingers on those holders and then apply some force to the different directions, so the RAM will just pop out and you will get it. Do the same for the second stick and put it to the side. Then you'll be able to put your new RAM stick into this slot. So if you have one RAM stick, you can just put it into bottom slot, but if you have two, just fill them all. And finally you will be able to snap back the battery connector right in place, and it's finally almost done. So the last step would be placing your back cover right in place and screwing all the screws inside this MacBook Pro. Just keep in mind that there are 3 screws that are going to the front side, to the top side of the MacBook, and they are different from the other small screws. So after doing all these steps, you then will be able to install your system on the new SSD and later recover all the files from the old HDD. So yeah guys, that's all for now. That's what I did today. It was kind of interesting for me, such a new experience, and right now I'll just show you my Geekbench results from my MacBook Pro, and you will be able to compare it to yours and see whether you need an SSD or you need some more RAM or dual channel RAM or whatever. But anyway guys, that's it for now. Thanks everybody for watching. Please subscribe to my channel right now so you won't miss any future videos. And yeah, thanks again for watching. This was Alex with you from Tech Labs, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.